ఓం అస్మద్గురుభ్యో నమః. జై శ్రీమన్నారాయణ.
The whole Ayodhya was crying on hearing the bad news of Rama's exile to this forest for 14 years and Bharata's incarnation instead of Ram. They couldn't bear it. They cursed Kaikeyi in several ways. And even Sumantra, who was the minister of Dasrath Maharaj, was unwillingly got his chariot ready to take Ram, Lakshman and Sita. Rama asked his treasurer to get all his belongings and then he distributed them to all needy and poor people. People of Ayodhya were weeping. They stopped doing all activities. They couldn't bear Rama's exile. So they started moving along with the chariot. That what had happened? Let us know the various incidents that had happened during this Ayodhya kanda. Even the situation which Bharata was placed and how did he react for his mother's decision, and all these things are covered in Ayodhya kanda.
Ram, Sita and Lakshman dressed themselves as munis and got into the chariot. Sumantru started driving the chariot with his broken heart. People started following the chariot. At one point, Ram got down the chariot and prayed them, requested them to go back to their houses. Many old people were also there. The whole Ayodhya started moving back the chariot. But they did not listen to his words. Ram holding their hands and said, "You must continue your journey of life at Ayodhya. I will come back in 14 years. Don't worry about me. I will surely come back." That's what Ram said to all of them. The chariot reached the banks of the river Ganga, where he met Guha. Guha belonged to a fisherman community and he was the leader of all these tribal people. He washed Rama's feet and sprinkled that water on his head. He hosted Rama in his hut. He served him many delicious food items, but Ram did not want to take any. He said that he was going to lead a life like a muni, so they did not want to eat anything cooked. He wanted to eat only fruits, whatever is available there in the forest. Guha requested Ram to stay in his house, but Ram objected him by saying, if he stays there, people in Ayodhya will come and settle there. They don't want to go back to Ayodhya. He further said that they should not know whereabouts of Ram, Lakshman and Sita. He showed his gratitude to Guha for all his hospitality and embraced him. Guha himself became the boatman and rowed his boat towards the other shore, where there was Bharadwaja Mahamuni's ashram. Ram with Sita and Lakshman reached Bharadwaja Mahamuni's ashram. Three of them showed their respect to Bharadwaja Muni and all munis there. Bharadwaja Mahamuni said to Ram, "We are very much pleased to see you here. I heard everything. You need not go anywhere. You can stay in our ashram those 14 years. For that Ram said, if people in Ayodhya come to know about it that we are staying here, they will come here, Swami. So we have to go. We have to go to the place where our identity is not known to anyone," he said. They being rishis, Ram, Sita and Lakshman had taken whatever Bharadwaja Mahamuni offered to them. Then Bharadwaja Mahamuni told Ram, "Few miles away from this place, there is a mountain called Chitrakota Parvatam. There you can build a hut and you can live there. The water there in the river is very pure. You can use it. You can drink that water and you can get fruits and also honey. For that, Ram was very happy and left towards Chitrakoota Parvatam with Lakshman and Sita. After dropping there, the banks of river Ganga, Sumantra was going back to Ayodhya. Horses hesitated to move any further. They even hesitated to drink water. With great difficulty, he moved the chariot towards Ayodhya. Dasrath Maharaj wanted to lead the rest of his life only in Kausalya's palace. His situation was becoming worse day by day. Sumantra met Dasrath Maharaj. Dasrath Maharaj asked several questions to Sumantra. Please don't worry about them, Maharaj. Don't spoil your health. They would be all right. In 14 years, they would come back. Dasrath Maharaj told the entire story of Shravan Kumar and his parents' curse and how it was working out on him. Everything he narrated to him, and with his broken heart, he took his last breath. With the grief of Dasrath Maharaj's death and exile of Ram, Sita, and Lakshman, people in Ayodhya stopped doing any activities. Ayodhya turned to be a desert. Vasishtha Mahamuni felt that Bharat should be called immediately. He should be incarnated. Otherwise, everything in Ayodhya should be set right. A messenger was sent to bring Bharat and Shatrugna from their maternal uncle's house. On seeing the messenger, Bharat asked several questions to the messenger. Is everything all right in Ayodhya? How is my father, Dasrath Maharaj? I am being restless day by day. I am getting bad dreams, bad omens. I too want to come to Ayodhya immediately. Saying so, both Bharat and Shatrugna went with the messenger. After reaching Ayodhya, he felt it was not the Ayodhya which he had seen before. It was just like a desert. People were indifferent to him. He did not understand what had happened. He directly went to his mother Kaikeyi's palace. On seeing Bharat, she embraced him. Then Bharat asked, Ma, is everything all right? Where is my father, Dasrath Maharaj? Where is my brother Ram? Why this Ayodhya turned to be like a desert? What had happened? I want to know everything, he asked. Don't worry, Bharat. You are going to be incarnated. That was the wish granted by your father to me. Ram left to the forest for 14 years, so you need not worry about him. He won't occupy your throne. You are going to ascend the throne. Bharat shouted angrily at his mother. What nonsense are you talking? How can you expect me to ascend the throne when my brother Ram is there? He is liked by everybody. He could be a good ruler. He could be a good administrator. Why did you get this evil thought? By the way, why did you send him to the forest for 14 years? I can't bear this. Saying so, he was almost lost his consciousness. On hearing the death news of Dasrath Maharaj, he cursed his mother Kaikeyi and went to the palace of Kausalya. He fell on Kausalya's feet and further said, Mata Kausalya, I am unaware of all these things happening here. How can my mother expect me to ascend the throne without my brother? How could she send him to the forest for 14 years? I am not able to digest all these matters. Don't worry, Mata. I will go back and bring my brother Sri Ram, and he is going to be the ruler of this kingdom. Through Guha, Bharat came to know that Ram left to the ashram of Bharadvaj Mahamuni. He too left to that place, Bharadvaj Mahamuni's ashram, with all his soldiers. Through Bharadvaj Mahamuni, Bharat came to know that Ram was living at Chitrakota Parvatam. Ram, with the help of Lakshman, built a hut at the mountain Chitrakota. Finally, Bharat reached Chitrakota, where Lakshman had seen him coming with soldiers and all. He started suspecting him. He came running to Ram and started, "My dear brother Ram, Bharat is coming with soldiers. He is not satisfied with all these things which he got. He wanted to kill us so that we would not go back to Ayodhya." Ram warned his brother Lakshman, saying, "I don't think Bharat wants to occupy the throne. Perhaps he is coming to request me to come back to Ayodhya and rule the kingdom." Bharat reached Ram and fell on his feet and started crying bitterly. "Brother Ram, I must curse myself for all these happenings. Believe me, I am unaware of all these things happening. Please come back to Ayodhya. You only be the king. I don't want to rule the kingdom. I don't have capacity to rule the kingdom. You are the correct person to rule the kingdom Ayodhya. I am not able to see you in this condition," said Bharat. "Bharat, you don't worry about us. We are leading our life happily in this place. You don't worry about us. After 14 years, we will come back. I am just keeping up our father's promise. You just go back and be the ruler of Ayodhya. Make people happy under your administration. Please go back," he said. In several ways, Bharat tried to convince Ram to come back to Ayodhya. "No, Bharat, I won't come now. Only after 14 years of my exile, I will be back to Ayodhya. Don't worry about us." Then Bharat said, "Brother Ram, no, I can't go to Ayodhya without you. I will also stay back here." With great difficulty, Ram convinced him to go back to Ayodhya, but Bharat put on condition. What's that condition? He put wooden sandals in front of Ram and told him to wear them. Then he took those sandals back and said to Ram, "Your wooden sandals, these padukas, will rule the kingdom. Just as the servant of these padukas, I will do my duties as a king." Even Bharat dressed himself like Muni, just like his brothers Ram and Lakshman. Then he left to Ayodhya with those padukas on his head. After reaching Ayodhya, Bharat placed those padukas on the throne and prayed those padukas to bless him to perform all his duties as an administrator. He was waiting for his brother's arrival and decided to give his kingdom back. Bharat performed last rituals to his father Dasarath. On hearing the death news of Dasarath Maharaj, he too couldn't stay there at Chitrakota Parvatam. So he decided to go to Atri Muni's ashram. Atri Muni and his Dharmapatni Anasuya gave warm welcome to Ram, Sita and Lakshman. Anasuya appreciated Sita for her dedication to Ram as Dharmapatni. Sita also felt like being with her mother-in-law Kausalya at her presence. In this way, Ayodhya Kanda ended.